Hello and welcome to my instructional video by request for Reverend Gary Davis's Cincinnati Flow Rag. This is one of the great ragtime instrumentals. I'm going to teach this to you in 3 parts. It's in the key of C. There's a basic riff. The first lesson will be the main part of the song that's played over and over again. You learn how to play that, and then the rest of it is fairly easy. Second thing I'll teach you are the turnarounds that he uses in the song, at least 3 of them that I've learned. And then thirdly, I will teach you the single string runs that he plays in between the stops, or during the stops of each part of the song. So let's start out with the basic part of the song. I've got a thumb pick that's not fitting very good here. Okay. Starts out leading into it with the bass drum. That's just into G with an open E, 6th string, 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. And I do that with my thumb because it's easier to get my fingers where they need to be quicker that way. You can do it with the finger too if you want. And that's the first riff that he plays, so that's what we want to learn how to play here. First thing, once he gets to G, he's going to hit the open, pinch the open D string, and then that note, C note, or the G note on the 1st string rather, 3rd fret, 1st string with my ring finger. Whoops. And that's just in the alternating bass in G, you'd play it like this. So I'm just going, pinching it with my 1st finger. Sometimes I use my middle finger on that, just by habit. I shouldn't do it that way, but sometimes I do. And then he's going to go to a D7th chord. And the way he does it, he's going to hit the open, okay, D7th position up here, simple D7th chord. Going to hit the open A string, brush the 1st and 2nd string with his index finger, and then come down on the D string. And the alternating bass in D7th is like this. So he's going. And then now I've got my ring finger on the 1st fret of the 1st string, index finger on the 1st fret of the 5th string. And I'm pinching. Whoops. And then dropping in the bass. Like that. One more time slow. And now I'm going to slide my 1st finger just up a notch to the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then I'm going to take my pinky, or my ring finger rather, off the 1st fret of the 1st string and drop it on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And what I'm doing is I'm pinching, that 3rd fret of the 2nd string and the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Whoops, sorry. Pinching the open E string and that one. And then I'm dragging my ring, or my 1st finger on my right hand to get in the 2nd string, and then coming down on the bass. So it's like this. You get that pinch. Make sure you pinch the notes. That's one of the keys to really getting the feel for the song. So that riff is wrapped up by going to a C chord. Once again, I'm pinching my first finger and my thumb, and I've got a C chord up here, so it's just the first fret of the second string, third fret of the fifth string. That's the main riff of the song, that ragtime type riff. And then he slides into a C chord, where he plays a riff like that. And I've got my first finger on the first, second, third, and fourth strings of the fifth fret, and I'm playing the alternating bass now on the fourth and the third strings. And I'm bouncing off the first string with my pinky and my ring finger. All together and you got this. Whoops. He slides down from that C. Sometimes I leave out that note and just play it like this. You can do it however you want. When he plays it, he does the... those lines. And then he goes back to the main riff. And that's where he throws in one of his single string grunts. Then back to the main riff. And then he goes to the turnaround in the song. And that's how he plays it. Let me play it all the way through one time for you before we move into the turnarounds. Whoops. I learned how to play it playing that a little different. You can listen to how I played. I'm not going to try to explain it because it's hard for me to play it when I slow it down, but you can just watch how I did it and I think you'll figure it out. That's all I'm doing. It's a long C chord and I'm bouncing off those, playing the alternating bass here. That's the main part of the song. When we come back, we will do the turnarounds, and I'll show you how to take it from the end of one verse to the beginning of the next, and back into that. And that's the whole song, just keeps going on and on and on. There is one solo part in between that I'll teach you that's a little different, but for the most part, that's the tune. Contact me if I confuse you. It's late and I'm tired, and hopefully that's enough to get you onto the song. Be back in a while.